Here is the interesting part about ELSS. You can get up to 32% annual returns in some of the ELSS schemes. Here I will discuss the top 3 ELSS mutual funds which gave massive returns to their investor in the last 5 years. Hello everyone, my name is Sanket and welcome to today's video. If you are a salaried employed in India, then you have very limited options to save taxes. But under the Section 80C of Income Tax Act, you can save up to 1.5 lakhs in taxes. But there are multiple options under Section 80C, such as NPS, PPF, ULIP, EPF, FD, Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana, National Savings Certificate and ELSS. But out of all these options, equity linked savings schemes or ELSS can generate up to 32% returns within a year. So why ELSS is the best option for you? Let's check it out. But in order to save taxes, most of the Indians invest in these options only: NPS, PPF and ELSS. First is the National Pension Scheme. Government of India started this so that Indian citizen gets benefit from pension post-retirement. They invest in government securities, corporate bonds and stock markets. You can save up to 1.5 lakhs taxes under NPS, but you have to be invested till your age becomes 60 years. You can expect a returns between 9% to 12% in NPS. Second option is Public Provident Scheme, and it is considered to be the safe investment as it is backed by the Government of India. Same as NPS, your money will be invested in different categories among government securities, corporate bonds and stock market. You can save up to 1.5 lakh taxes under PPF, but the lock-in period is 15 years and you will get 7.1% interest rate. And coming to the third option, which is Equity Linked Savings Scheme or ELSS. These funds are popularly known as tax-saving mutual funds. They invest 100% of the funds in stock market only. The best part about ELSS is that they have only 3 years of lock-in period and you can get a minimum of 15% return, which is great as compared to the NPS or PPF. Here is the interesting part about ELSS. You can get up to 32% annual returns in some of the ELSS schemes. Here I will discuss the top 3 ELSS mutual funds which gave massive returns to their investor in the last 5 years. First is the SBI Long Term Equity Fund. This fund was started back in January 2013. So as on 2024, this fund has invested in 57 companies. Majority of the holding is into following different sectors such as finance and banks, information technology, energy, automobile and healthcare sector. Asset under management for this fund is around 27,000 crore. Exit load is 0% for this fund. Expense ratio is 0.94% and it gave 40.78% returns within a year and 5-year annual returns stands at 24.78%. Second is the Parag Parekh ELSS Tax Saver Fund. This fund was started back in July 2019 and currently this fund has invested in 46 companies. Majority of the holding is into following different sectors such as finance and banks, information technology, energy, automobile and healthcare sector. Asset under management for this fund is around 4,200 crores. Exit load is 0%, expense ratio stands at 0.62% and it gave 27.48% returns in the past 1 year and the 5-year annual returns stands at 24.42%. And coming to the third option, which is Quant ELSS Tax Saver Fund. This fund was started back in January 2013 and currently this fund has invested in more than 30 companies. Majority of the holding in somewhat different as compared to the SBI and Parag Parekh ELSS fund. So it has majorly invested in sectors such as utilities, consumer staples, non-banking financial companies, energy and healthcare sector. Asset under management for this fund is around 10,000 crore. Exit load is 0% in this fund. Expense ratio is 0.65%. It gave 26.62 returns within a year and 5 years annual return stands at 32.31%. This fund has given highest return in the ELSS tax saver fund category. So while selecting any mutual fund or any tax saver fund, you should keep 3 things in your mind. First is the expense ratio. Second is the exit load. Find such mutual funds which have lower expense ratio as well as the lower exit load. And third is the compounded annual growth rate and it should be on a higher side. Nifty 50 has given 15% annual returns over the last 5 years, while Quant ELSS Tax Saver Fund has given 32.31% in the last 5 years. So this fund has clearly outperformed the Nifty 50 index. Now, in order to save taxes under Section 80C, you can claim up to 1.5 lakhs. Among all the options available, ELSS comes out to be the best option as it has generated maximum number of returns. So you can invest 12,500 per month in ELSS scheme so that your yearly investment will be around 1.5 lakhs. Now the question is, how long will it take to double your money? Now in order to calculate this, we have the rule of 72, in which you have to divide 72 with the annual returns. In case of fixed deposit, interest rate is around 7%. So your money will be double in 10 years. In case of national pension scheme, interest rate is at range of 9% to 12%. We are considering 10%. So your money will be double in 7 years. In case of PPF, interest rate is 7.1%. So your money will be double in 10 years. And finally, in case of ELSS, returns can go up to 32%. But even if you are getting 24%, then your money will be double in 3 years itself. So this is the power of compounding with the right ELSS scheme. So this was all about the ELSS tax your fund so that you get better returns as compared to the FD, PPF and NPS. Well, this is not any buy or sell recommendation. I hope this analysis will definitely find you to make better investment decisions. That's it from today's video, and please do hit the like and subscribe button, and thank you for watching. Until then, keep learning and keep investing.